Hello, an angry question. This is my another league with Mao Mischief because I really like this build. Not gonna lie, this is like the for middleless build, the best build for starting a league because this league started with Bama. Not gonna lie, I had a good time in the story and then in early and mid maps, but then in end maps like tier 16, tier 14 to 16, and with originator maps and some pinnacle bosses, I had a really bad time with the build because he wasn't doing like enough damage for those type of bosses on content. And you know that the content I do normally is bossing or Santum. So because I heard and I read that Santum was nerfed, I thought that maybe I should do another new build to sustain my my currency and make another meme or weird build like I used to do, but then I realized how expensive it is to build Bama as a starter. So I made like 4 divines in the beginning and like 400 chaos. I was like, okay, I spent like 5 divines Bama and I kinda not feel the increased damage as I thought it will be, some shit like that. So I decided to make it again more mischief, and I thought the build was nerfed due to the change of this node, this ascendancy, which is Shaper of Flame, because now they removed the damage thingy that you used to have for enemies ignited by you have 40% of physical damage they deal compared to fire. But then I compared the damage I was dealing with the previous patch thanks to battle building, and in reality it wasn't nothing. I didn't lose any damage. Also because this shit deals pure fire damage. So I was confused, but then I was like, okay, I'm dumb. This build didn't get nerfed. This is like in a pretty good state for the build. So I decided to make it again with the same tree, but now because mercenaries exist, it likes more comfortable to play it due to the stuff that can wear, like leer cast and some shit like that. For example, I'm using the Reaper one because I'm looking the Earth Shaker, the Earth Shatter. I don't remember the fucking names, but I'm looking for one who can use access, but great access, to put a fucking Kingmaker for the fortification, and Cooling Strike. But right now I'm using this one because it has Determination and Vitality. Both these auras helps a lot, and thanks to that new mechanic, and because I can put debuff and buff equipment to skies, I can equip this helmet with nearby enemies had 9% and minus 9% to fire resistances. That's really good. This one that gives me more critical critical hits because of the lucky status, and Legacy of Fury because it gives the nearby enemies the Scorch status that is really good, and this one is defensive too, to receive less damage with physical and more with fire. The rest of the equipment is shit because I don't know what to put to these guys. I'm looking for more buff than anything else, because these guys are strong as fuck and can't even die in Uber Maiden. These guys are broken as fuck. About my gear. Okay, I said I spent like 400 chaos in this build, so I have like my starter gear in some place in this stash. Yeah, for example, I started with Sting. It cost me like 50 chaos. Then dreams. This one cost like 5 to 10 chaos, and this one cost like 60 chaos. Or no, never mind. It cost like 100 chaos. Boots. I put any boots with movement speed and double resistances and dex, because this build lacks of dex and strength. And I was having a lot of strength, but I was having a lot of dex. I mean I was liking of dex, so I was using a lot of dex in my build. So I put these gloves. These are my another gloves I have there. Yeah, this one. I was using these gloves that I got by looting in the fucking floor. I was having on these boots that I gamble with Faustus. This is just fucking ridiculous. This guy gives a lot of good equipment. The gamba in this game is really good compared to the shit gamba in Battle for Exile 2. Just fucking shit. Equip gear. I was using a normal pragmatist one with no corruptions. This one cost me like 1 divine or less. Those ones are cheap. This one is cheap as fuck, man. This one, at the other hand, this amulet is expensive, and right now the price increasing. I bought it when it costs like 15 divines or less, like 15 to 13 divines. Now it's like in 20 or 25. It's just insane how much people is playing fucking minions, man. At the same time, I was using because I had a fucking idea of using the new Katarina reward shield, the bitter bind point, because now it gives you +1 to maximum numbers of specters, and because it gives a fuck ton increased maximum life to specters, so it's really good to start. Also because I have like a +1 to maximum number of specters, so I can have like 5 of them, and it will help with the explosion damage of the max stack with my Death Wish, because I don't like to use a lot of minions like skeletons and shit. I use specters and stack a lot of life to one tap everything in the game with no enough strats and shit. I mean, annoying strats. So I started with Sting. It cost me like 2 divines or 3. This normal chest cost me like this pragmatic with no corruption cost me like 1 or 5C. This one cost me like 50 chaos, 5 chaos, 100 chaos. And I got it by Faustus, and I got this shit in the floor. And the helmet cost me like 10 chaos. What else? Ah, yeah. Where is the special thing? Yeah, and the Scorch. The Scorch costs me like 1C. I just bought this thing because it has a tier 1 fire damage over time multiplier, so it's like you're it's kind of better than wearing the Scorch right now. So if it doesn't have fire damage over time, you can still use the Scorch. But if you find a one with this shit, with a shit like that, you just swap. Well, this is my build, and maybe you're asking how the fuck you have a mage blood and a really sick fucking build right now, because this shit is kind of insane, no? It's because I'm not gonna lie. I was doing something. I think it was week 1 that I got the most expensive relic in Santum. Reno Scriptum, some scriptor, some shit like that, and it costs practically a mirror. So it was like, okay, I got luck. But then I was like doing more and more Santum. I was like making money in Santum, even with the nerf. I was like, okay, I had 20 divines, and like I had like 2000 chaos. What the fuck? This shit is still profit. But yeah. So I still recommend to do Santum, to do Santum. My jewels, my trees, this one. I'm really this build is really squishy, but it deals a fuck ton of damage. This is my elegant Ubris with 4 action warden. This shit is sick as fuck because each point gives 80% increased maximum life, and I have 4 of them. Spiritual aid to make this build works with this one, and I have those clusters that I mostly craft. There's one I buy because I just got bored of crafting shit, and I bought these 2 lore clusters. It cost me like 3 divine each. I prefer this one instead of minion damage because those 2 nodes helps with damage too. Jewels with fire damage over time, increase maximum life and minion life. 2 of those. In this side, a forbidden flame and flesh with mindless aggression, because it gives more maximum life and more damage with minions. This shit is sick. What should I started with the I started with the inflict damaging ailments. Inflict deals damage faster while affected by malevolence. I was only wearing one with that single stat, but then I swapped with the double malevolence because I was kind of rich, you know. When you get rich, you always want to get burdens, and I bought this thread of hope in like 20C to pick breath of flames, breath of lightning, and this light wheel here. Okay, there's no change to this build as the previous patch. The only change here is that I use one of those new rune system that is in this list right now to change this node to +1 to level of all non-exceptional support games to have a little more damage. It's just simple as that. The amulet has Whisper of Dooms, is what it is, and it's something I did all bosses with this build, and also yeah, and also I did for all the Uber bosses. This build can do Uber bosses with kinda no problems. It depends. There are some real annoying bosses with this build, like Exile is a real annoying boss for this build. Cyrus too, Cyrus, and this is kind of annoying too. But Uber Elder, Maven, and the other ones I didn't mention are really easy with this build. And also I did the 370 maps, so this build can do not almost everything, but can do shit. Last but not least, I'm gonna show mapping with this build. I just need to check a map I didn't do. If something I did money in, I made currency in this build by bossing the luck I had in Santun, and also at the start of the league I made money with Harvest, but I wasn't doing these new mechanics with Harvest, so I was doing like just touch and go, because the Discarded World expensive at start of the league. The Harvest Discarded World expensive at start of the league. So, oh yeah, I use Rapid Ember Wake for bossing, but with hard annoying bosses to kill like super fast. Okay, this is the mapping.
Put them.
The Syndicate does not.
I may have it.
I expect you will come at us with a new strategy next time, baby.
My mute will.
The choice is yours. Charmed, I'm sure.
Give in!
By all means, throw your life away. You're either brave or foolish. Not many will choose.
Okay, this was mapping. Oh, this video, I really like it, but mapping was just ass. I'm gonna show the damage of this build. Is something. So I was dealing like a lot of damage. And I deal like a lot of damage for me. And I feel like I'm really good with this build. I really like it. I just really like it. I mean, for you guys, it's like shit, you know, because it doesn't have a lot of effective pool. I mean, the effective pool is just shit. I can't deny it. The effective pool is just shit, but it nuke bosses. It poof them, you know. So this is the total life of my minions. My specters have 1,200 HP. So if I put this stat here with the that wish explosion one, yeah. I mean, this is the like. Let me see. Let me check. Yeah, this is like the real number. Because I ignite and I'm shocked. Also, if I have convergence, and also let's put the shit here. Yeah, I shock enemies. They respond to fire. And nerves. They cover Nash. Yeah. Sometimes I also don't understand how this shit works. Because this is the damage with a single ghost, and we see the damage with four ghosts. The fourth spectral explosion. So I deal like this amount of damage. But I feel like I'm missing something because it was really like more damage. The last time I was doing like more damage, but I don't know what I'm missing, honestly. Also, I calculated this shit with the Guardian Pinnacle bosses because to make this build legit, I know bait my build, and this is damage with overs. Still really good damage. Because they have a fuck ton of resistances and shit. But yeah. This is the damage with Guardians and Pinnacle bosses, not with normal Pinnacle bosses. And yeah, that's all. I had a long time without making a showcase video of my build. So this was also my telling my experience with this league. So I just not going to go back to play Bama again as a starter. If you don't believe me, let me show you my starter of Bama. It's here. It is Bama. It is just Bama. I'm not gonna start again with Bama because it's just really expensive to make it progress, to make progress with it. So I just couldn't support to make this build work well. It's just too expensive to make some progress with it. So I went back to more mischief, and I had a good time with it. I'm going to still play this league because I need to do more challenge, and I'm having a lot of fun in this league thanks to the mercenaries and some new mechanics like the originator map and shit. And yeah, that's all. And Ikoishi, and I hope you like my build. So yeah.